People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube, people are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be located at Purple Butterfly Soaps, which is people.etsy.com. And I received an inbox from one of my friends. They wanted to ask me a question and have me answer on camera because they like watching my videos, especially the hair videos. And the question was, have I noticed my hair breaking off or no longer growing since the stroke? And I thought, what an odd question. But then I thought about it, and I remember seeing some paperwork and some research saying, because I did have cancer a while back, and I had a thyroid thing, and half my thyroid was taken out. And I, did radiation, and I did have a stoppage of the growing phase, so forth and so on. In fact, I cut off all my hair and started over. So I'm thinking, well, I don't think it was like a cancer thing. And then there was a reason for that, because radiation and chemo is some serious stuff. It kills off any cell that is fast growing, which 90% of the times is cancer cells. But other fast growing cells in the body include hair cells, skin cells, fast growing cells. So while it's getting the bad thing, it also takes away some of the good things, which is why you lose your hair when you do chemo. So that being said, I'm going, what an odd question. But looking at some research, I found out that when your hair is growing normally and your skin cells and your, nails and all that, all the stuff in your body literally comes to a stop when you have a stroke. And then when it starts back, things continue on normally, but research has shown that people that have had strokes can sometimes have a little bulb, like here's a strand of hair, and then there's like a little bulbous like knot, and then the rest of the strand of hair, where when it started back or restarted, as it were, that little ball was where the hair is. So let's see, what would be the best way to demonstrate that? We'll just take an ink pen and demonstrate. So supposedly, here's a strand of hair, and let's find a better ink pen than that. So supposedly here's a strand of hair, and then here's a little bead from where it stopped growing and then started back. And I thought that was a rather interesting study, but I'm thinking that would have to be a prolonged result, like, so much time without oxygen or whatever. Excuse me, that's still going on. And then it's like, well, that's interesting. I did do a haircut just shortly after, because, I was just getting scraggly, and I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, and, certain things just didn't get done, especially after the recouping period. So I put my hair in a protective hairstyle just so I didn't have to deal with trying to remember how to braid, so forth and so on. I actually read a book on how to braid hair, even though I spent, 40 years of my life braiding hair. We won't go into how many years before that I was clueless, in other words, a kid, because that would be giving away my age. And we're not doing that. I might be brain damaged, but I ain't stupid. Anyway, I decided I'm going to, and they also said, can you do a lift check? And I've decided the hairstyle for the week is going to be a rope twist. So I'm just going to see how much hair is still there. So when I stretch it out, because curly hair will curl and look like it's shorter than it actually is, that's where it's dropping right now. So let's see what it looks like lengthwise if I do a rope twist. Which is less stressful in the hair than a braid, as you know, but gives a similar look. Now, when I rope twist and then it, recoils back, it reduces the length of my hair about 25%. So if I stretch it out to its terminal point, it's right there at my clavicle bone. Never could say that word. And if I release it, it stops right there without me having to pull it. So I hope that's been helpful. I have noticed that since the stroke, my gray hair has really become more gray. I don't know if that's related or if it's just genetics, but I've noticed. And for me to notice anything is just amazing because, I don't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to anything before all this. So, there. It's just chunks of it. Anyway, I hope that has answered your question to the best of my ability and my best of my knowledge. That's what I think is going on. If not, well, I'll do some more research. But as an expert witness, I can only comment on this hair here. And when I go like this, I don't get any breakage. When I do, just normal stuff, I do get single strand knots at the end of my hair, especially when I have it, more down and, than up and in a bun or whatever. But I've always gotten that. Usually I get single strand knots or when I don't have my hair properly moisturized, or if it's been a long, long, long time between trims and then I didn't moisturize on top of it, or I was abusive to the hair. In other words, if I'm not taking proper care of it, it rebels and there's a, consequence. So that's all I have to say about that. I smell pork chops and dinner should be about ready. And my stomach is going, hey, go down there and check. So I'll see y'all later. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And Purple Butterfly Soaps can be located at people.etsy.com. Stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.